Today we are going to discuss about the reflection of light. Actually, light. What is light? Light is a form of energy when it falls upon retina after coming from an object after reflecting from the object. It gives us a sensation of seeing object. Actually, when we are talking about the light, what is the nature of light? Actually, it has dual nature. It has wave nature as well as it has particle nature. For the wave nature, we can show reflection, refraction, diffraction, interference, polarization. This will gives the wave nature of light. But we are talking about the photoelectric effect and Crompton effect, these are gives the basis of particle nature. Actually, in previously sound chapter, what we have seen, for a wave, there is a material medium required. But light is electromagnetic waves. It doesn't need any material medium. It can travel through vacuum also. See here, if you're talking about the light, okay, the fastest speed of light is in vacuum 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. And when it goes from rarer to denser medium, optically denser medium, its speed decreases. Just opposite to sound. See here, sound, when we will move rarer to denser, speed of sound decreases. But for light, when it moves rarer to denser, its speed decreases. So many things we can tell about the light. If we'll say it travel in a straight line, but in diffraction you will say there is some curving at the corner. So that is wave nature. We will discuss afterward in 11th class. So here only we have to discuss about the reflection of light. So actually, what is reflection? When light striking some surface, smooth surface, it bounces back in the same medium. When it bouncing back the same medium, that is called reflection of light. So see here, actual what are happening when it is striking the surface, some part is refracting, some part is absorbing, only some parts they are reflecting. If reflecting surface we have taken very strong, take a very smooth, then reflection of light may be 90%, 98%, 99%. So the reflection of light depends upon the smooth surface or reflecting surface. First thing, what is reflection of light? You can see here, reflection of light, the phenomenon of the return of light into the same medium after striking a surface is called reflection of light. As I have told you, reflection may be 50%, reflection may be 80%, that depend upon the reflecting surface. Actually, if you want to take a perfect reflecting surface which can reflect 99% or 99.9%, we can take a thick glass plate and silvered one surface with some opaque material. Opaque material will shape the silvered surface. This may be reflection of light, 99% or more reflection will take place. The bouncing back, what is reflection? The bouncing back or returning back of light, when it will strike, light will strike on the reflecting surface. Okay, this surface, this side meets reflecting surface. So this phenomenon is called reflection of light. So in reflection of light we have to know some terms. हमें कुछ terms के बारे में जानना चाहिए. What are the terms? First is what? Incident ray. What is incident ray? The light coming towards the reflecting surface. Okay, this I have taken one reflecting surface. The light which strike the reflecting surface, yeah, incoming light towards the reflecting surface, that is called incident ray. You can see here, if this point is P, so this AP is incident ray. Point of incident. Okay, incident ray will strike at a point on the reflecting surface, so that point is known as point of incidence. If we draw a normal at the point of incidence, that is called normal. What is reflecting surface? After striking the surface, a ray which is reflected, okay, that is called reflected ray. Yeah, the ray after striking, when it comes, okay, that is called reflected ray. Here you can say AP is incident ray and this PB is reflected ray. One is angle of incidence. So see here, the angle between incident ray and normal at the point of incidence, this angle, if you see. So this angle is known as angle of incidence from here to here. It is denoted by I. So this is angle of incidence. What is angle of reflection? The angle between normal and reflected ray. If you see this angle from here to here, so this angle is angle of reflection. Generally it is denoted by R. So we know one is laws of reflection. What is laws of reflection? The laws of reflection is that incident ray, normal at the point of incidence and reflected ray, they all lies in the same plane. ध्यान देना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है लॉज ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन. तो लॉज ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन क्या कहता है बेटा? इंसिडेंट रे एंड नॉर्मल एट द पॉइंट ऑफ इंसिडेंट एंड रिफ्लेक्टेड रे ऑल लाइज इन द सेम प्लेन फर्स्ट. एंड सेकेंड क्या कहता है बेटा? एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस, दिस इज एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस I and angle of reflection, that is R, both are equal. Angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. ये आपका कौन सा लॉ है बेटा? सेकेंड लॉ. तो there are two laws of reflection. One is what? Incident ray, normal and reflected ray all lies in the same plane. Second is what? Angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. One more thing we can say that incident ray and reflected ray is opposite side of the normal. See here, so what will be the laws of reflection? The incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal at the point of incidence lie in the same plane first. Second, the angle of incidence I is equal to the angle of reflection R. I is equal to R. So one thing you have to know, what is the meaning of that? कि all incident ray, reflected ray, normal lie in the same plane. The meaning of that, suppose this is the incident ray, this is the normal. So reflected ray should be lie in the same plane. It cannot happen. If this is incident ray, this is normal, so that cannot be like that. If we draw a plane, तो all three rays lie in the same plane. बच्चों ध्यान देना, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि अगर आपका ये इंसिडेंट रे है, ये नॉर्मल है, तो रिफ्लेक्टेड रे कभी भी होगा वो उसी प्लेन में होगा. ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि ये दोनों से एक प्लेन है, ये इधर आ जाए, ठीक है, ये प्लेन पर लाई ना करे रिफ्लेक्टेड रे, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता. ऑल लाइज इन द सेम प्लेन. फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैंने अभी बताया कि इफ यू ड्रॉ ए प्लेन फ्रॉम इंसिडेंट रे एंड नॉर्मल at the point of incidence, then reflected ray will lie in the same plane first. And second, angle of incidence I is equal to angle of reflection R. So this is called, क्या कहलाता है बेटा? Laws of reflection. अब laws of reflection के आधार पे we will form the different image due to plane mirror, due to spherical mirror.